Hi, my name is Nancy, and we are going to run this Selenium Java test script program against my website, shoremedia.com, to make sure all the links are there, to make sure all the menus work, to make sure all the images are there. So here I'm just showing you the contents of the actual Java files, and now we're going to get started. So here's my program in the project section, and I'm going to say run as a JUnit test because we're using JUnit as the engine to actually run the tests. And here in the console you'll be able to watch what's going on in the program as it runs against the Firefox and the website. So here it has brought up the website, and it's running the test. And again, like I said, down in the bottom in the console you can see what's going on. It checks the main menu bar, it clicked on social media, it clicked automation, etc. So it's already done with the first test, and here it's running the second test. Firefox throws up a little dialog first when it's launched by Selenium, and the program dismisses the dialog and goes on into Firefox. So here we are in the second test as it clicks various links and digs around just to make sure everything's running correctly. If something is not correct on any of these pages, it will simply quit. So the fact that we're still running and we're still seeing pages come up indicates that so far we haven't come across any errors or failures. So again, keep an eye out on the little area on the bottom, and you can see what it just clicked. And pretty soon we should be coming into the third test, and it will say, I believe, test 3 at some point. Let's see, I'm waiting for test 3. Well, it's in there somewhere. There it is, test 3 search. I just didn't see it. So along the left side you can see the date 2015-09-05, that's September 5th, and the time this is running is at 19:22 and 14 seconds. And again, this is the nice thing about Selenium is there's really nothing to do. We can just sit and watch, and as it clicks around, when it gets into the fourth test, it's going to be testing the guest book. Here we go, we're in the guest book test. It's going to type Joe, etc., and it's going to add an entry to the guest book. It's going to hit submit, and it looks like it was a successful entry. And the test 4 is the fourth test, the last test, so it's going to shut down. All of this is going to be saved. All of this output is going to be saved in a file in the logs directory. So it looks like I'm trying to, yeah, here we go. We are trying to get to the logs directory so that I can see the log that was created. The older logs are dated, and the current log is just called smtrace, and you can see here in this window with the cyan colored text, you can see the actual log file that was created from the output, so that if you need to go back later to check and see what was actually done in the test, you can.